Thank you, Jake, and you guys. Thank you for the tacos.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any questions for Toobla? Questions for Toobla?
What kind of inspired you to build this? I mean, what do you think is missing out that is needed?
Why'd you guys build it?
Well, it originally started as a takeoff of a live TV channel. We wanted to, the channel view that I showed was how we started. And we kind of realized as we were putting content into collections that's also intriguing, even more intriguing. But then we just started asking ourselves, is anybody else out there allowing you to kind of pull all of this content from different sites into one place? I mean, that's essentially what the widget allows you to do. Everything, if you define the widget as portable content, and everything today is essentially portable content, we're just allowing you to kind of pull it into folders and then easily share those folders. So we're allowing you to pull widgets in and then into a widget itself.
Well, everyone's used to sharing one thing at a time, right? So if you can put a collection of things, a variety types of content into one folder and share it at once, we think there's some interesting, unique value to that.
Yeah, like for example, this is a social media. I mean, I had a folder. It's like a marketing packet. You can do. Like this is an iPhone press kit here, and it has a video of a commercial, a website, a document of the press release. So it's an easy way to just kind of embed, a lot of different content in one place on a site. So
we figure sites like Delicious are only providing the text, the ability to do this with just text. By making it visual, it might open it up to a broader market, more people be interested in sharing content.
Is it? Sorry. Is it Flash-based?
Everything's JavaScript-based. The widget itself that we're currently using is Flash-based. So when you take the channel view or the grid view and you bake it into your blog or you post it on Facebook, it'll actually be Flash there. One interesting fact about that particular widget that we didn't share in our quick demo is that you are sort of the controller of your production studio. Whatever you're doing with the widgets in your channel view, or you're mashing them up and resizing them, is actually reflected in real time to anyone and everyone who's watching that widget wherever you've published it on the web. So you've got people watching your Ustream widget with your chat widget with your pictures and videos all mashed up in one thing on your blog or MySpace or Facebook, wherever you've published these things. As you make changes to it in real time, everyone else is seeing that at the same time. It's a really cool widget. In fact, that was one of the inspirations that Jake had initially. That was the whole company maybe a year ago.
How are you making money? How are you monetizing?
We have a lot of ideas about doing advertising baked in with the folders, assuming that like that 80s video folder that Jake talked about, through crowdsourcing, if it all of a sudden drives a lot of traffic to that one particular folder, we're looking at doing some creative advertising scenarios where the content is the advertising. We also have a dream of conquering the world and merging the internet and television and allowing this to run on an Apple TV or publishing it on TiVo and allowing it to actually be a modern day media library. So we think we have some really interesting here that we can extend and figure out a few months from now.
Not too far away.
No.
a few months.
A couple of months.
Couple months.
Hey, what JavaScript library are you using?
Which JavaScript library? That's a good question. I'd have to refer you to our development team in Columbus. Good question, sorry. More than one, I think, is the answer.
Hey guys, I was just curious, there was a mention about using Facebook for favorites.
Right.
Is there any look into actually using Facebook Connect as well? What are you using for the profile and the registration and the signing on?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll use Facebook Connect for login and for the activity feed integration. So it'll be Facebook Connect. You have a Facebook ID, you'll be able to log in. We'll automatically allow you into Toobla. And as you browse the site while you're logged in, you mark something as favorites, one-click publish over to Facebook, just like Living Social, except instead of just JPEGs and text, you'll actually have embeddable widgets where you can experience the content.
Yeah, and it'd be much cooler to pick your 5 favorite Charlie Rose interviews rather than your 5 favorite beers, which is, I'm not.
And one more question.
Hi, Hi, can I make some of the content or one of the folders private?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, to do that, you just...
Do it right now. Create a folder. Come on, Jake. Demonstrate this thing.
So you could just pick a public or private folder, you name it.
Make it private.
I'll make it private.
Pay attention to JavaScript.
All right,
Yeah.
there's the new folder. So,
Can you keep
Thanks,
porn?
guys.
A question from the audience. Can you keep porn in your private folders?
I'm not going to ask you what you're doing with your private folders.
It wasn't me, I swear. It was Melissa.
yeah, we're funded by the state of Ohio, actually, and that's a big concern of theirs. So what we've decided, and it isn't in stone yet, but if you have porn in a folder and it's public, we might just make it private, and then you're not going to be able to share it. So you might be able to keep something in there, but I don't know if it's going to be the hardest of the core stuff. Right. That's Toobla. That'll be the Toobla.
Hey guys, this looks great.
Thanks.
Are you primarily just keeping references to the actual location of the media, or are you also participating in actually keeping repositories in some type of storage?
No, we're not hosting any particular content right now. It's all about keeping the embeds and the links. We may eventually host the photos or something like that someday, but right now it's about keeping the links. So we have thumbnails. We have a scalable thumbnailer engine that, as you import all of the things you're digging on Dig or bookmarking elsewhere around the internet, we're going to automatically create thumbnails for you. That's one of the coolest things I like about it. So my Delicious account that's just sitting there ignored right now that I never go back to, I forget about all the crap I'm bookmarking, it's going to automatically suck all that stuff in and give it thumbnails so I can actually experience it and share it and actually interact with the stuff that I've meant to go back to.
Cool. Okay, one more question for you guys. I'd love to keep you up here, but if people want to find you later on, you'll be milling around in the corners.
The bar.
At the bar.
Yep.
When you make a private folder, are you able to provide access to subsets of users, like just your friends, things like that? Or
So
is it
we
just
provide
public?
group access to folders, or like, so my friends can access this. We will eventually. Right now we're trying to keep it just dead simple. I want my mom to be able to use this tool as well. I don't want to make it more hard. It's like we're trying to appeal to a mass market. So it's public or private, one-click share. It's trying to be as simple as possible with our initial version of this, and we'll add the bloat later.
All right, round of applause for Toobla, everybody.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Thank you. And a round of applause for Brian, who's on the red eye tonight. Whose was it?